have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got the captain, Bam Adebayo, is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Carter in at the two-guard spot.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Claxton.
Chicago ball.
Here's Houdini. And again, no good by Chicago. Wiggins dishes to Carter. From outside, off the mark. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Miami's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Wiggins missing. For Chicago, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. A shot by Houdini, no good.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. For Miami, they've gone 1-3 for the field to start this one so far. Here's the captain with an average of around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been a constant for them.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Junior sets the screen for Lee. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Giddy with the ball for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Now here's Lee. He's coming off a 40-point game against Portland.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Oh, he's got 1 to 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
Pass to Carter. There's the triple. It's the 3-point bomb. Carter's got 6.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Claxton. The inside. Carter on him. No good from Lee.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Carter outside. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Claxton. Still scoreless. No problem knocking that one down.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams are working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And that one's good.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that 3 on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
The number 1 overall pick back in 2014, Andrew Wiggins. Certainly capable.
Elite length and athleticism. His shot creation is more good than great. He has that 2022 All-Star nod to his credit, and of course, a championship from that same season.
The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Carter with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. This, of course, the first chance to play Miami this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup. Overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standing.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The captain passes to Carter. Wiggins outside. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Claxton. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Houdini. And the 3 off target.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Wiggins finds Adebayo. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Junior. Here's Houdini. Off target with his 3.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Out to Carter. Hits it from 3-point range. Carter's got 12 points in the game.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks chill.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Norman Powell's checked in for Josh Giddey. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball to the Bulls. 7-point differential. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Here's Wiggins. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got his second best in the game.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments clearly. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Houdini. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's stolen by Carter. Adebayo against Claxton. Adebayo down low. Good defense by Claxton. Lee kicks to Powell. Back to Lee. 6 to shoot. It's blocked. Pass to Carter. Fire from way outside. And Lee pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in Norman.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
You look at Chicago, and they're off to a hot start in their NBA Cup, currently 2-0.
With the win, they've got 1 foot in the knockout round. They've been one of the best teams thus far in the Cup. I expect that to continue tonight.
And seeing how things are shaking out for the Heat as well. This is their 3rd group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
To end the full streak, the captain with the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Miami. Bobby Portis is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Hardaway comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Klay Thompson in for Carter. Here's Buzelis. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Thompson for 3. Another shot. And it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. And the Heat lead by 9.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss. And then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
And he gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the captain. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The captain, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very good at making the weak coverage better.
And that one's good. Houdini.
Yeah, he's scuffled a bit out of the gates. 10 shot attempts, but that's just his second make of the game.
The deep three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Giddey. Boys trail by 5. Takes a three. A shot by Houdini, no good. Giannis outside. Here's the captain. He had 15 points last out.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Miami no good on that time either.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Paul. No good there. Great D that time for Giannis. Hardaway kicks to Thompson. To the captain. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Giddey against Hardaway. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Powell, right side. To the middle. Here's a Sungay, defended by Portis. Powell for three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Out to the right wing. Pass to Portis. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive shots they want to turn around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gonzalez's shot is good.
With his soft touch around the rim, Gonzalez should score a lot of points in the paint over his career.
Here's the captain. Miami needs to get a shot off. Portis can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
On the floor for Miami, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Thompson in at the blue spot. The Heat leading by 5. Puts up a deep three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Junior's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lee, that's good. And tough shooting hit. 2 for 8 and looking for more.
The guys are moving the ball, sharing it. It makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Mitchell finds Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Jones with it. Now defended by Mitchell. That ties it up. Lee's got 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Comfortable from anywhere on the floor. Hardaway Jr. will take the mid-range if you give it to him.
Jones, the pass to Dean. And here's Lee. Over Thompson. And the Bulls take down 2 more.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Chicago with the rebound.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Powell outside. Here's Lee. And another make to his scoring count. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first. Bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and
Carter, he's checked in for the Heat. Just about halfway through group play. Here are the NBA Cup standings.
Well, this competition has been really fun to watch. Some great games thus far. It feels like every year the NBA Cup just gets better.
And here is Mitchell. No scoring in this one. Wiggins a screen on Jones. A deep three from Thompson. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
In a wide open look for Lee. Thompson the tray. Now it's a 5-point Bulls lead.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Miami no good on that time either.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and was completely flustered.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Kevin?
Good priority. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Looking to end the run. That shot missing. Good D by Lee.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Lee's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A fadeaway. The shot by Thompson, no good.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Pass to Junior. Right side, Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Ball. Wow, through the contact in that 3. Almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
Well, they're off to a good start, getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And in addition, the three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. You know, Greg, with this being game 3 of the group stage, you have to start looking at how tiebreakers might work for teams that have the same record in group play. I mean, it's fascinating.
And I believe the first tiebreaker is head-to-head record in the group. If that doesn't solve it, a tie then goes down to each team's point differential. So there are a few more tiebreakers after that, but those two should take care of almost all ties.
Thompson for the triple. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the back end.
Here's Lee. Busts the K after the cagey pass fake. Lee's got 21 in the game.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving them the game away.
Pass to Giddey. He takes it in. Out to Lee. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Carter. On the wing, Wiggins. Giddey defending. Carter with the three. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
And stolen by Portis. Carter with it. He's picked up by Lee. Here's Wiggins. Backed in off the glass. Wiggins has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. Pass to Lee. Here's Houdini. And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. You can sense that they're really going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the Heat with some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Wiggins. And the captain subbed in for Klay Thompson. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Here's Houdini. Wow. Came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws. For Chicago, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. The Heat trail by 11. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Outside, Carter. And again, Miami with the triple.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
When it ain't right, leave it alone until someone stops him and just let him roll.
Claxton with it. Defended by Adebayo. And Lee with the stuff.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. On the wing, Mitchell. Giddy defending. Here's the captain. Carter outside. Offline with his 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Houdini. He's got 8. Lee, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Houdini. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his height. Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Out to Lee. Fires for 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Miami Heat. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good now.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one. No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Pass to Lee. Top of the key. Squares up and sinks it. Lee's got 25 points in the game.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the half. Power down with both hands.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddy.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Carter. From deep three-point territory. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Giddy the pass to Houdini. Good on the triple. Houdini's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Carter with the bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Shoots the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a lot.
Pass to Houdini. Now Claxton. Now Lee for the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And there's the foul. It will go on Lee. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
19 seconds left here in the second. Pass to Adebayo. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Lee's got his 7th rebound in the game with that last one. The shot, no good. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us? Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome. All right, guys, let's break it down. It has not been the ideal start for the Miami Heat.
I can't see what they're trying to do offensively. Maybe with a little more patience, that shooting percentage will tick upwards.
Yeah, we saw several. All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for the Heat, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Lee really making a difference here.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And Miami has possession. Trailing here by 8. Lee out there with Junior. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Houdini at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
From deep 3-point land, Miami grabs the miss. Here's the captain. It's tipped. Lee with the steal. Over Adebayo. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got 27 points.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
From 12 feet out. And another basket for Miami.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Bulls moving the ball around. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Lee outside. Hands it from downtown. Lee's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Adebayo with a screen for Carter. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Now low. Stolen by Carter. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Carter. Chicago leading by 8. Here's Houdini. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Heat. Adebayo the screen. And again, it's the Heat missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looks good from here.
Giddey gets the lead. And shot on the way. Yes, that goes in. Lee's got 32 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Carter with his three. The captain passes to Carter. Fires the three. Good. Another from three.
He's got his defense scrambling, and even when they've got two guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Lee hits the bucket.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Wiggins outside. The captain passes to Giannis. Carter outside. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
And Paxton throws a W.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Carter for three, and again for three.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Chance to check out stats for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
The Bulls leading by 9. Giddey kicks to Junior. Pass to Houdini. Here's Lee with the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Lee's got 13 points in just this quarter.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way.
On the line for the Heat, number 4. One shot.
Shooting one.
When you look at the recent big threes in the NBA, RJ, it seems like they failed more than they've succeeded.
That's because some teams just acquire stars without considering how their games will complement each other, often forcing guys into a role that they're not suited for.
Here's the captain. He has 6. On the way, Wiggins. Throws it from outside. Wiggins has got 10 points in the game.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Paxton finds Lee. Oh, here's Giddey. And they come right back with their own 3 points. Giddey's got his second bucket.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Carter outside. And another basket for Miami.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Pass to Giddey. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. A shot by Houdini, no good.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lee outside. Junior sets the screen for Lee. The 11-footer. And it's Miami with the rebound. Giannis has got 13 rebounds tonight, going after him. Adebayo with a screen for Antetokounmpo. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago.
Timeout.
Bruce Ellis has checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Norman Powell subbed in for Josh Giddey. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Level.
Here's a look at stats for the captain. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging about 19 points per, 15 assists, and over 2.5 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
His nose for the ball has never been better, Greg, and his transition defense really stands out. If you get careless in the open court, that man will make you pay.
Powell outside. Here's Houdini. Cleans the three-pointer. Houdini's got 14 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first three of the half, there'll be more in store.
Carter with the three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And that's 38 points for the machine.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Pass to Lee. Over Carter. No good from Lee.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Not loose. And stolen by Junior. Here's Houdini. It's stolen by Adebayo. Shoots the three. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from the captain.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Lee outside. Hits the three-point ball. Lee's got 41.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taking advantage of a really tired defense.
Carter sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer off off. The Bulls leading by 7. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the captain. Lays it up over the glass. 11 points in the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take a shot.
Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking him down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. He's moving the ball around. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lee with the steal. To the inside. Buzelis.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Lee really making a difference here.
They have to come up with a new wrinkle defensively because he is killing them from deep.
Claxton's checked in. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Portis is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Thompson comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Carter. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for the captain. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Thompson passes to Portis. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. Giannis is double. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Buzelis. Sinks the three-pointer. Buzelis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Buzelis shot a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Mitchell outside. A three-pointer, no good.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built. And that's why they are in control.
Basket counts.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Mitchell's got 6.
Everybody's watching Giannis when he's near the bucket. Perfect time for the kick out.
No one covered. 44 points for lights out.
He's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And they double up Giannis. Mitchell right side. The layup off target.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Out to Powell. No good from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Again, Mitchell missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Lee with the stop.
Wow, And that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Giannis. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And we'll be right back after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. They've got Adebayo. Portis is out there with Thompson. Then there's Carter, and it's the captain in at the point. Adebayo passes to the captain. Pass to Portis for three. Buries it from three-point range. Portis has got his first bucket of the game and is on the board for three. Here's Dean, and Dean throws it down.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Back to Powell. Pass to Lee. Now, Buzelis. Nailed from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And Buzelis continues to work on improving his three ball. When he's hitting from there, everything else becomes easier.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
And then Buzelis comes up.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Outside Portis. The captain passes to Carter. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. There's Lee with the three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Miami's gotten just one of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Carter for three. Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
He passed Curry's high a little earlier. Now he's matched Clay's mark. Didn't think we'd see a show like this coming into tonight, but here we are.
Out to Carter. A three ball. And again for three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives.
And Klay Thompson viewed as one of the best shooters ever to play this game. Hard to believe that the mark of 14 made threes has been passed here this evening.
Outside Portis. From downtown. And it's Carter missing.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Lee outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Adebayo. Over to the left wing. The captain. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here's Buzelis, defended by Portis. In the corner, Powell with it. On the wing. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Carter against Lee. Carter with the bucket.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Buzelis. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. They set the pick. Here's Lee outside, and it's Miami with the rebound. The captain passes to Adebayo. Carter on the wing. Shoots. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Chicago leading by 10. Pass to Lee. Fires from way outside. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Back to Thompson. Adebayo down low. Defended by Jones. Outside Portis. Carter with the 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's. Thompson against foul. In the corner, it's Junior. Foul onside. And the Bulls with another miss. The Heat trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Carter finds Portis. Here's the captain. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call. Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Adebayo the screen. Thompson misses.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Buzelis' shot is good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Jones, the pass to Dean. Lee in the posts. Carter on him. Powell, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Didn't get a 3 in the first half, and now he's on the board with his first triple of the game.
Carter against Lee. And it's Carter missing. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%, and they pick up 2. Buzelis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Whenever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Thompson from long range. The Bulls leading by 13. Pass to Lee. With some arc. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Carter. Another possession, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Lee outside. To the middle. And stolen by Portis. Adebayo kicks to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range.
Rough game offensively. He's really struggled with it. Really
and a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll go up against DeJounte Murray and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Some changes for Chicago. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Buzelis. And Houdini subbed in for Jones. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Thompson. And so Powell nails both of them. Well, we all love teams going all in to win, but some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's the captain. Wiggins surveying the floor.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
From outside, a three-pointer. Good.
Well, he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Here's Houdini. In the posts, defended by Carter. 1:56 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Bulls leading by 14. Here's Houdini. Here's Claxton. Sends it back.
Great instincts from man. Such a high IQ defender.
Fires the three. Buries the keeper.
And this is what they want. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for lights out.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And yeah, another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game time. Carter with the three. Rebound by Houdini. Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And with that, they remain undefeated in group play.
And with just one group matchup left, it looks like we'll be seeing them in the next round of the NBA Cup.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Alan LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Lights Out.